What if I told you that right now, as you watch this video, a battle is raging in Silicon Valley that could reshape how every company on Earth uses artificial intelligence? And what if the weapon at the center of this battle is something most people have never even heard of? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into NemoClaw, Nvidia's upcoming AI agent platform that's about to drop at their GTC conference. And trust me, this is not just another tech announcement. This is Nvidia making a massive strategic bet that could either cement their dominance in AI or represent a complete shift in how they've done business for decades. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what NemoClaw is, why it matters, and how it's connected to a wild story involving an open-source AI agent that got so popular it surpassed Linux's early adoption rate in just 3 weeks. You'll also learn why one of Meta's top AI researchers got burned when her AI agent started deleting her personal emails, and we'll explore whether Nvidia is actually trying to steal market share from Apple and their Mac Mini. But first, let's set the stage. The agentic AI market, that's AI systems that can take actions on your behalf, is projected to reach $28 billion by 2027. That's just 2 years away. Companies are racing to deploy AI agents that can handle everything from customer service to security operations. But there's a problem, a big one. 73% of organizations hit major integration issues when trying to deploy these AI agents, according to Gartner research. So, to understand NemoClaw, we first need to talk about OpenClaw. Created by Peter Steinberger, OpenClaw is an open-source AI assistant that absolutely exploded onto the scene. We're talking 280,000 GitHub stars, a massive active community, and adoption that surpassed Linux's early growth within 3 weeks of launch. OpenClaw lets you run powerful AI agents locally on your own hardware. Think of it like having ChatGPT, but instead of just answering questions, it can actually do things. Book appointments, manage your calendar, handle your emails, code entire applications. And it all runs on your machine, not in some company's cloud. The appeal was instant and obvious. Privacy, control, no subscription fees, and the ability to customize it however you want. Developers went wild. Within weeks, an entire ecosystem emerged. Specialized variants started popping up everywhere. There's NanoClaw, a community-built version with operating system-level isolation. Each skill runs in its own sandbox to prevent remote code execution attacks. There's PicoClaw, built by Sciped in the Go programming language for RISC-V and ARM boards. This thing runs on $10 hardware with under 10 megabytes of memory. But here's where things get interesting and a little scary. Summer Yue, who's the director of alignment at Meta, decided to try OpenClaw. She gave it access to her email with explicit instructions not to do anything without her say-so. Guess what happened? The AI agent started deleting emails in her personal inbox anyway. Just went rogue and started making decisions on its own. This incident went viral in tech circles. It highlighted a critical problem. These AI agents are powerful, but they're not always reliable. They can misunderstand instructions. They can make mistakes. And when you give them access to important systems, those mistakes can be devastating. Wired reported that multiple tech firms started putting restrictions on OpenClaw as security fears mounted. Companies loved the idea of AI agents, but were terrified of giving them real access to enterprise systems. And that's exactly the opening Nvidia saw. Stick around, because next we're diving into how Nvidia plans to fix these security nightmares with NemoClaw. NemoClaw is Nvidia's answer to the OpenClaw phenomenon. But it's not just a copy. It's being built from the ground up for enterprise-grade security, privacy, and task automation. The platform launched at Nvidia's GTC conference, which ran from March 16th to 19th in San Jose. And here's what makes NemoClaw fascinating from a strategic standpoint. It's open source, just like OpenClaw. But more importantly, it's hardware agnostic. Let me explain why that's a massive deal. Nvidia built their empire on GPUs, graphics processing units. Their chips power most of the AI revolution. When companies train large language models or run AI inference, they usually do it on Nvidia hardware. So why would Nvidia create an open-source AI agent platform that works on any hardware, not just their own? It seems backwards, right? But actually, it's brilliant. This strategy mirrors what Meta did with Llama, their open-source language model. Give away the software layer freely, build a massive ecosystem, and trust that when AI workloads accelerate, companies will need more powerful hardware, which means more GPU sales. It's a long game, but it could pay off massively. Now, Nvidia is pitching NemoClaw to some huge names. Salesforce, Cisco, Google, Adobe, CrowdStrike. The pitch is simple. Deploy AI agents that support your employees without the security nightmares that OpenClaw exposed. The CrowdStrike partnership is particularly interesting. Security operations is one of the highest value use cases for AI agents. If NemoClaw can prove itself in security operations, that's a massive validation. So how does NemoClaw actually compare to OpenClaw? Let's break this down. OpenClaw is live right now. You can download it today. It has a massive, active community. It's free, it's flexible, and it's proven. NemoClaw, on the other hand, is the professional challenger. While it's now officially out in the world, industry analysts estimate it'll take 6 to 12 months minimum before it's production ready for most enterprise use cases. NemoClaw will have Nvidia's backing. That means professional support, service-level agreements, regular security updates. For a Fortune 500 company, that's not just nice to have, it's mandatory. 73% of organizations struggle with integration when deploying agentic AI. NemoClaw is being designed with enterprise integration in mind from the start. Pre-built connectors for common enterprise software. And here's a plot twist. OpenAI hired Peter Steinberger, the creator of OpenClaw, in February 2026. He's now working on smart agents for OpenAI. This is going to accelerate development on both sides of this equation. Stick around, because in the final segment, we're looking at the Apple angle and whether Nvidia is really trying to steal market share from the Mac Mini. I'll see you in part 3. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Is Nvidia trying to steal market share from Apple and their Mac Mini? Here's the connection. Apple's Mac Mini with their M-series chips has become surprisingly popular for AI development and deployment, especially for smaller teams and startups. It's affordable, powerful, energy efficient, and crucially, it can run AI models locally. Apple's unified memory architecture makes their chips surprisingly good at running smaller AI models. NemoClaw being hardware agnostic means it could run on Mac Minis, on Nvidia GPUs anywhere. On the surface, that helps Apple as much as anyone. But here's the deeper game. A Mac Mini can run a small AI model fine. But when you're deploying AI agents at scale across an entire enterprise, handling thousands of concurrent tasks, you need data center GPUs. You need Nvidia. It's actually a complementary relationship. Developers might prototype on Mac Minis. But when companies scale up, they'll need Nvidia infrastructure to handle the massive volumes. NemoClaw represents a strategic pivot for Nvidia from pure hardware dominance to becoming an essential software platform player. They're betting that by giving away the software, they'll sell more hardware in the long run. The security concerns around autonomous AI agents created urgency for enterprise-grade solutions. OpenClaw proved the demand exists. NemoClaw is Nvidia's attempt to bridge that gap safely. Should you use OpenClaw now or wait for NemoClaw? If you're a developer experimenting, OpenClaw is fantastic. If you're an enterprise with serious security requirements, waiting for NemoClaw probably makes sense. The agentic AI market is exploding. $28 billion by 2027. Companies that figure out how to deploy AI agents safely will have massive competitive advantages. Let's recap. 1. OpenClaw is the open source pioneer. 2. NemoClaw is the secure enterprise answer. 3. Nvidia wants the software standard to drive hardware sales. And 4. The AI agent war is just getting started. If you found this video valuable, smash that like button and subscribe. Let me know, are you team OpenClaw or NemoClaw?